Charlamagne the God is being slammed, dragged by fans and everybody that's seen this Matan even interview, fam, where the nigga is saying some of the creepiest, craziest things that could come out of his fucking mouth, fam. Look, bro, let's start here. You guys are way too old to be going to these little platforms and just with the foolishness, bro. It's like crazy, dog. Like to hear Charlamagne the God talk about witnessing somebody sucking themselves off and being amazed by it and all this other type of weird shit, bro. You're too old for this shit. It's not very entertaining, fam. It just makes you look stupid. It makes Matan even look cool. Cause if you don't know who that is, bro, you got to go check out his interviews. The man just do his thing, bro. He just do his thing. Got a certain little way he does his interviews, bro, and it makes the whole situation really just funny, man. Really just funny. He interviewed Lefty Gunplay. He interviewed quite a few people that go over there and make themselves look silly because he's going to make you look stupid on camera. Look, Charlamagne the God, stop it with the foolishness, bro. The weird, creepy shit, fam. Look, before we get into this content, brace yourself, fam. Brace yourself and understand that when you speak like this, you're not a man, fam. When you speak like this, dude, you're not a man. You're just a weirdo, bro. Let's get into the content.
Normal levels, like the guy's throwing up and then there's no reaction. He's throwing up at you as a weapon, maybe.
The only way that it would look dominant to me is if you was throwing up because you was sucking your own dick.
Oh,
so, like
my
you was
God.
sucking your own dick and
you
was
got
making
something
yourself
about
gag.
yourself,
You like,
man.
bleh, and you sucking your own dick, because I'd be impressed, like, oh, he can suck his own dick, and then you're causing yourself to throw up. That would scare me. I'd be like, oh shit, especially if you sucked it and threw up and was like, ah, I'm gonna fuck you up. You suck yourself some more, throw up. That'd be crazy. That'd be wild.
That's some real disgusting shit, man. Keep it to yourself.
I'm just saying.
You're just saying? What do you mean you're just saying?
You just asked a question.
You just gave like a whole thing about like a whole visualization of you
question.
giving.
I'm showing you how to make that look more dominant is what I'm saying.
That's probably the least dominant thing I've ever seen. If somebody
Oh,
did,
no.
if I saw a homeless guy doing that, I'd stomp
You'd be
his head in.
impressed.
I would attack him.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't go nowhere near a man sucking.
Actually, you're right. I would think it's way too disgusting.
Exactly.
But not dominant, just disgusting. Like that guy.
If you saw a man sucking their own dick in the street, you
Not if they're.
run off the block.
That,
You
that,
probably
you know
would
what?
call somebody. You'd be
That's
like,
true, actually,
911, there's a man on this block sucking his own dick.
Why do the bugs always just.
Run off the block.
That,
You know, Quentin Tarantino movies say the N-word a lot, and I know you like that.
I like it, yeah.
Yeah, I know you
That's
like
like. I don't. I mean. Is that okay with you?
Oh, I like saying crack ass cracker, so it don't bother me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not gonna give you a pound because I don't want you to say the N-word, but I do reserve the right to say crack ass.
But
cracker.
why can you say that, but I can't?
No, you can say whatever you want.
Will you get offended if I do?
Well, you just got to deal with the consequences of it.
Everybody already knows I say it.
You do? You
Yeah.
don't say it around black people though.
I don't say it on camera or around tough-looking black people.
I'm not tough, but I'm just saying.
You
Whenever,
got a tough guy out there.
Here's the thing about life: you can say whatever you want. You just got to deal with the consequences of whatever it is you say.
But would you be offended by it? Besides, let's say I had no consequences. My fans are super racist.
I don't take offense easily, but I would be offended by it because you're using it for content.
No, I'm using it like to be derogatory.
Oh, and see
Yeah.
that? Okay, I can kind of respect. You know, Quentin. I can kind of respect that because I've never been a person to use that word as a term of endearment. Like
Really?
I use it the way crack ass crackers use it.
What about, do you usually use the A or the R?
The R.
Oh, yeah.
No,
We can pound it on
no,
that. We agree, though.
motherfucker.
We're on the same page. That ends with an R2, and you said it was vitriol. I like it.
I can kind of respect. I'm here, baby.
You say black men don't cheat on their wives, but you used to cheat on yours all the time.
Yo, suck my. Yo, what's up with you?
How does that make
Yo,
any sense,
suck my. What? How dare you bring up something like that? What's your problem?
Just asking.
You're bringing up old shit for no fucking reason.
It's a good question.
But yes, I did used to make mistakes.
But you said black men don't cheat on their wives.
But yes, because I'm.
Are you black?
I'm gonna say something to you that you can't repeat either. Black men don't cheat. Black boys do. Now I know to you that a lot of black people, all black men are boys.
I didn't say that.
Yes, but I can tell that you're thinking it. I'm here, baby.
You said black men don't cheat.
You want to make people laugh at the expense of you being a fucking jackass? Then that's why I come into play, fam. Yeah, I'll laugh at you for being a jackass. I'm not gonna laugh with you. Gonna laugh at you, Charlamagne. Yeah, I'm gonna laugh at you, fam. Look, dude, at 40-something years old, there's no reason you should be going on a platform with that bullshit. And a lot of people gonna think, bro, what makes you the one that's able to call them out on it? What makes me the one is I have the cojones to do it. Yeah, I got the cojones. That's what Scars from the Playground is about. Having the cojones and saying those things that people just won't say. A lot of people gonna say, bro, this dude don't do nothing but yap. All he does is yap. Well, this is my talking platform. This is how I express my freedom of speech. So if I want to come out and call somebody a fucking weirdo, you know what I mean? If I want to come out and call a fucking moolie a fucking weirdo, that's my right, man. It's my right, dude. I don't like saying shit like this, fam. Why? A lot of people listen to you, fam, thinking you got sense up here. When you go to these platforms and you make yourself look fucking stupid, then you make Scars from the Playground and have to come out and put belt to ass because you being a fucking weirdo, idiot. It's not cool, fam. Yeah, it's not cool. I'm not gonna stay on Charlamagne the God forever. Why? He's been a clown for quite some time now. Look, bro, I don't know if he give himself the donkey of the day, but he needs to. This is as bad as seeing Charleston White ask Aiden Ross, oh, how can I sell my soul to you? Aiden Ross responded, you'd have to let me fuck you. I'll make you super rich. What do you think about it? Charleston White responded, you could fuck me in all kind of other ways. Look, bro, Charleston White is 48 years old. At first, the man was standing on principles and morals, sticking up for what he thought was right. At this point, fam, I just don't know about him. I'ma just be honest, I'ma just be real, I don't know about him. The man's selling his soul, selling himself for the lowest dollar amount he could get. If you ask me, bro, some things are better left intact, bro. You gotta leave some shit with you, bro. You gotta use your ticker. You gotta use your head to think ahead. You don't even think futuristic, man. You don't wanna look back on this shit at 47, 48 years old, not knowing how many more years you got to go. But just granting, let's just say you're alive till you're 65, bro. That's, you're 48 now, you know what I mean? 17 years later, you will be looking, it's not good, man, it's not good. That's all. I got to go today. Look, I've been pulling some hours, you know what I mean? 12, 13 hours a day working with my hands, you know what I mean? I got to come on here and tell the people what they need to know, when they need to know it. But you gotta understand, I'm contractually obligated this whole summer. 5 more weeks, fam. 5 more weeks and I'll be free. But right now, I got to make the money. You know what I mean? Real shit, my adventures in Brooklyn are coming soon. We gonna post all that. All that has to be posted. All the content of me must be shared. Like, share, subscribe. Scores from the playground. Peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm equipped. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.